All right, so we're at Silverton. It's October the 1st. We don't get to see it this way very often, but here we are. We're gonna make our way up into the passes and see if we can get some action in. But first, we stopped at coffee shop here. We're gonna get us something to eat, a cup of coffee. We'll be back. Buenos días, amor. ¿Qué tenemos allá?
Dos burritos.
Y, son grandes, ¿sí? Okay, ahora vamos. Let's go. Well, I really enjoyed filming with this camera. It's the first time I've used it in a while, and it kind of brought me back to my roots a little bit, having more of a professional style camera. But we're going to see. So far, the only two cameras we've used is this Sony right here, the Sony Z7U, and then Milena's Canon. So we're going to see how they compare up to each other. And the big question is, will the older, 12-year-old Sony, will it measure up? And do we keep it or do we eBay it? Just a look at the old Jeep here. You see how dirty it is. I mean, it's been like this all week. We have had no dry weather whatsoever, but she's held in there good. We got to get through one more pass. So we're making our way up Stony Pass. As you can see, it's covered with snow. We don't have the wind that we did yesterday on Engineer Pass, so this isn't as dangerous as that one was. But nevertheless, we're taking it slow and cautiously because there are some slick spots up here. We're probably just a very few days out from all these passes being unpassable. So this is probably some of the last video of the season that'll be filmed up here. Okay, so this snow's getting a little bit it's getting a little bit thicker. It's getting a little slicker up here, so we're going to focus on getting up to the top and getting over to the other side while we can. We don't want to have to turn around and go back down, but you know, snow is snow, and no vehicle is matched for it. So we're starting to slip a little bit, so we're going to focus on getting over the pass. We'll be back. Okay, so we made it to the top of Stony Pass, as you can see, but just to look at the conditions here on the road, okay, this stuff's getting it's getting crunchy, and we're almost in a whiteout. As you can see, we got less than 100 yards of visibility. So we're going to try to go ahead and get down while we can, because it's just getting worse up here. Like I said, another couple days, all this is going to be closed because then nobody's going to be coming through here. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm not by any means recommending that you do this. Okay, this is what I do, but you do what you do. This is dangerous. There's no doubt about it. And unless you have a lot of experience, you got no business being up here. I mean, if we have to, we're prepared to walk out on foot. We've got the gear to do that, and we've got the know-how to do that. So we've also got enough equipment to recover ourselves if we should get bogged in between tracks and winches and things of that nature. But you know, we don't make the video because we're encouraging that you come out here and do this. We aren't. There's too many people that try it and they get hurt. So enjoy it. Leave the dangerous stuff up to us, and yeah, let's keep on moving. Let's get down to some lower altitude. Okay, so you can see how narrow this road is, and you can see how, maybe the camera will pick it up, you can see how it drops off, okay, down into the gulch. And it's a combination of snow, and the clear spots you see are water that's turning into ice. Okay, so on the driver's side it's up, and on the passenger side it's down into the gulch. So just to kind of give you some perspective on how narrow this is. Okay, like I said, when we hit those slick spots, okay, I've got to do some tricky downshifting there. All right, so this is definitely Alpine driving. Like I said, not recommended without experience. Better to just watch the video. And there's the current altitude, 12,261 feet. We're actually on the way down. Okay, so we dropped down almost 1,000 feet, and we've got to some thaw. We've come into some thaw on the road. So now it's just slick mud, a little bit of patch of ice here and there, but looks like we're out of the really dangerous stuff, and we're on the downhill slide. So we should be in the wooded areas here pretty quick. Hopefully we'll be looking at some aspen trees. We'll be back. Quite the view in all directions. Got pines on this side, streaks of aspens down into the gulch, and then we still got cloud cover moving in with snow caps, newly formed snow caps in the higher altitudes. So we're seeing all of it here today. All right, so we made a little stop along the way to cook some lunch, and we're going to take a few photos and videos of this valley. We've got a creek here, and we've got a nice mix of aspen trees, pine trees. We got some moose running around, and a couple of beaver dams also. So we don't know if we're going to photograph all that, but nevertheless, we're going to spend a little bit of time here, do a little hiking and exploring. We'll be back. All right, so I have yet to break out the AX 700 on this trip, but now we got it out. So we're gonna walk down here by this little creek and just see what we can see. I'm gonna film a few little shots here with the AX 700. Here we go. Go check out the creek. Now we're going to make our way out of here, back towards the vehicle, and a little bit more exploring. Okay, so a few shots of the valley here with the AX 700. The colors are amazing. Wish we had a little bit more sun. We got a lot of high fog, low clouds, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, just a little AX 700. Que Aventura, see?
Mm-hmm.
Steering's out of line, so I gotta loosen up the linkage, the drag link, try to adjust it back because it keeps throwing a sensor. So I'm trying to find the right tool to do it. See what happens. So we wrapped up today, heading back, gonna drive as far as we can tonight. Had some issues with the Jeep. As you saw, we had to realign the steering. It got knocked out of alignment somehow. I don't know, Delaney hit a rock, I guess. It happens. And we're in the rain again, on the highway home in the rain. So this rain's gonna stay on us right to the very end. So anyway, this is going to wrap up Expedition 60.9. We're headed to the house. Alright, so it's like 9:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. We're arriving at Fort Worth. Rush hour traffic, except it's not rush hour. So Melanie and I have been driving all night. Slept at a rest stop for a couple hours, and got just a little bit to go. As soon as we get through this traffic, we'll be there. But anyway, fighting traffic, Fort Worth, Texas, almost home. Now we got lots of editing to do.